Hey, what up?
Hello?
Hi.
Hey, hold on 1 second. Hello?
Sure. This is crazy. I was hoping I didn't have to wear a suing tie because I don't like doing that.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yeah.
All right. What's up?
You're sideways and I'm sideways.
I can do this if it's better.
Oh yeah, that's better. Unless you want to be funny with it, it's whatever.
Oh, yeah, this is fine.
Lenny's fixing his face cam. He has a crazy background, but he isn't gonna say anything, so people get tired of it. Don't worry.
All right.
Lenny?
Yeah, whenever y'all are ready.
Yeah. I don't know what Lenny's doing right now. This better not be a whole scam where he just like ditches on me. It's like right before we do it.
Yeah.
He'll be here. I don't know what he's trying to fix his face cam or whatever.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
not
no.
it's not that big of a deal now since you're here. It's like
No.
don't wanna waste your time.
I'll just be doing what I'm doing while you guys do what you do.
Okay, that'll be fine.
Alright, go ahead.
You could have answered like a minute ago though.
Oh yeah, I didn't notice my mic was muted.
Okay.
Alright.
Let me know when it's recorded.
It's been recording.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So, how are you doing?
Doing pretty good. How are you doing?
I'm doing well, man. It's one of my favorite comedians, man. I got him. This is crazy.
Thank you. Thank
But
you.
this is Lenny, of course. He's gonna record this session and stay on mute. Without him, I would be still figuring out how to screen record.
Yeah. Yeah, I got
Oh,
you.
yeah. Also, if I record it on my laptop, my screen is broken and it's a black screen, and I want to look like the black square you never posted. So,
Yeah, see, I didn't post that because, I mean, what was the point? I've already done so much for my community. I just thought posting a little black square wouldn't really do much, so I decided to skip it that day.
what do you do for your community?
Well, I make people laugh and sometimes I make them think. And, people appreciate me for that. That's why I'm doing this interview right now, is because, you see, I've actually had 1,000 other people requesting to interview me. And I
Wow,
decided to interview with you. So sometimes I like
thank
to give
you,
back.
thank you so much.
Oh, you're welcome.
That's awesome. I yeah, black square is a little tacky. It's like if you're gonna do something for your community, do something. Don't just post a square. That's my opinion. But
Yeah,
uh,
exactly.
yeah. So I understand if you feel uncomfortable with some of these questions. A lot of them are open-ended, though. I wrote them all down with a script so I could word myself the best way I could. Um, I just want to know more about the man behind the screen. Also understand that comedy is also about keeping people on their toes and being unpredictable. So if you need to keep it vague with the answers or skip them, feel free. Um,
Sure.
I would love to know more about the man behind the YouTuber Bg Kumbi, like the actual person. So anyway, and like how you tell your jokes. But this first question is the toughest. What color is the sky?
What color is the sky?
Yeah.
All right. Well, I see it as like a dark blue. Uh, my eyes aren't so good though. I actually wear glasses. I never wear them in the videos because you can like see the reflection of the screen in them and the camera
Yeah,
whenever I'm recording. So I never wear them in my videos, but I actually
we'll
do
get
wear.
there.
Huh?
We'll get there. I talk about that later on.
Oh, yeah. But I actually do wear glasses a lot in real life outside the YouTube videos. Um, I think Vsauce did a good video on what color the sky was, and I think he settled on it being blue. And I mean, he's one of the smartest guys in the world as far as I know. So I would say it's a shade of blue.
That's hilarious. I didn't expect you to actually like go in depth about it, but that was just a gag first question, but
Well, that's what I'm
great
here
job.
for. I'll answer. I'm here to answer your questions.
Sweet. So why did you tell jokes back in the school? We're taking it back.
Hang on one second.
Sure,
Sorry.
you're good.
Okay, sorry. Can you repeat the question?
Why did you tell jokes back in school? Like, what made you like find your funny bone like early on?
Oh, so what really inspired me to do YouTube was I played World of Warcraft back in the day. Um, I finally quit the game, but I played on and off from like 2008 all the way to 2021, 2022. And yeah, at some point I was addicted, like back in the early days in middle school and stuff, late
I feel
2000s. Yeah, I was addicted at one point, but my friends on there, who I'm still friends with to this day, actually, we still talk every day in Discord. They thought I was really funny and thought I should make YouTube videos. So that's what I started doing. Um, I started doing YouTube videos because they thought it'd be funny, and I shared them on the server, and a lot of people thought I was funny. So I just kept doing it, and that's how my first channel started. I had a Bg Kumbi YouTube channel before my current one,
and it
and
got
that
shut down, right?
yeah, it lasted about a
Yeah.
year, and it got banned, and I didn't come back to YouTube till 2012, and the rest is history. But I was always kind of the class clown as well, obviously. But thing about that was I was actually a straight A student too, so I was like a straight A student and the class clown. So I kind of just got to do whatever I wanted to in school. It was pretty sweet.
That's awesome. It's awesome to have friends that believe in you like that.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
they're the ones that inspired me to begin the YouTube journey, really. And what's pretty crazy is, so back in the day in World of Warcraft, uh, this was before they merged servers and everything. Servers were completely local, right? So no one outside of the server could come in unless they transferred, and that was like $20 or whatever. But what I'm saying is people knew each other on the server, right? We all played with each other every day. And there was this one guy we had beef with, and a couple years ago, we found out he actually went to jail for murder.
Oh,
Yeah, and
you might have had a little bit of a temper because of that.
yeah, this is a true story. He disappeared one day in like I want to say mid 2012, late 2012. He just disappeared one day, and we beefed with this guy for years. He was beefing with a bunch of teenagers and a middle schooler, and Yeah, he went away for murder. He's from Canada. So we had actually doxed the guy, because it was back and forth between us. This beef, it was real, and he doxed me, and so we doxed him and doxed his friends. And a couple years back, I just randomly Google searched his name again, and the first article that came up was that he was going to prison for murder in Canada. It was over a drug deal that went bad,
Uh,
and it wasn't even anything crazy. It was just some marijuana. So yeah,
wow, that's crazy.
I
Uh,
I don't want
what
to I don't huh.
whatever, like, he was going through, like, I don't know, because it's not it's that's his life. So I just hope he's doing well, regardless of all that. I
Yeah,
mean, you might not feel that way because you got beef with him, but yeah, I feel you.
I don't know. I don't want to say his name because
Yeah,
people can
you don't have
find
to
him,
say
but
his name.
yeah.
But so yeah, you told me in the DMs also you're a class clown, but was there another reason why you told jokes to maybe get people to like you or to not feel ignored in class? Something like that.
Yeah, that might be it. I mean, I'm from Mississippi, and everybody loves football and stuff down here, and I never really played any sports. I stopped playing sports in like elementary school. So, middle school, high school, didn't play no sports. Wasn't very athletic yet. I hadn't bulled up. So, I guess
Well,
yeah, I guess jokes were a way for me to ingratiate myself with other people.
I feel that. Yeah. Um, so like, did you have trouble making friends in school, or were you well liked?
Uh,
It's kind of going in and out.
there was there was several incidents at school uh
There we go. It's
that
working. Sorry, go ahead. It was just like you were going in and out on my phone, so go ahead.
several incidents at school that, am I good now?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, there was several incidents at school that either turned public opinion for or against me. In middle school, I posted a meme to Facebook, and people interpreted it as me threatening to shoot up the school,
Oh
which
no.
which wasn't true at all. But
Mm,
it was just a meme that I found on
yeah.
4chan. But I posted it on Facebook because I thought it'd be funny, and a lot of people interpreted that as me wanting to shoot the school up, which obviously wasn't true. But
It wasn't yours, so
yeah,
like you didn't make it.
that made people dislike me for like a year or two. Um,
Um,
yeah, a lot of people thought I was homosexual as well. A lot of people thought I was gay. Um, so I'm in Mississippi. Uh, People don't like gay people around here. They call
that's
us faggots and they call us queers. But you know, it's whatever. I'm not. Well, I don't know. My philosophy towards my sexuality. I won't get into that right now. But yeah, I was called a lot of slurs in middle school and high school. But oh yeah, you were too. Yeah, it's just growing pains, really. It's a bunch of ignorant people. But yeah,
yeah.
yeah. I mean, I would say it just depended if people liked me or not.
Okay, so you're kind of like you know, he's kind of funny, but I'm gonna keep a distance from him. Like, I don't mean to be say that rudely. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
yeah, it helps if you're gonna be the class clown. It helps being actually funny, and I guess a lot of people thought I was actually, excuse me, a lot of people thought I was actually funny. So that certainly helped my case.
Well, that's another question actually coming up too. You're
All
already
right,
answering everything, but
all right.
uh, so what's your favorite food? Just you know.
Oh, favorite food?
Yeah,
Lasagna.
lasagna. There you go. Garfield and you would be best pals, man.
Yeah, no, actually, I have a sticker. I have a Garfield sticker on the back of my truck.
That's great.
Because it ties into my license plate. I got a custom license plate. I won't say what it is, so it's Garfield related, but I don't want to get doxxed.
Got you. Don't, yeah, honestly, like, if you need to step back and not say anything, I understand. You just let me know, man. I'm
Oh
not
yeah, for
trying to like,
sure.
I'm not trying to dox you here. There's no questions about where you live or anything, so
Yeah, it's no problem.
um so if you would lose an arm, would you still find if you would lose an arm, would you still find lasagna your favorite food? I was just curious.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, losing an arm wouldn't change the taste of it. However, it would be a lot harder to eat, definitely.
That would be true. You did lose your arms twice though. Once I just remembered.
Yeah, I did.
Stupid shark.
Yeah, so the shark at SeaWorld took him out one time. And then, well, the
Wait, that's
second
twice,
time,
I think. Yeah, twice.
yeah, second time was actually April Fool's, and I trolled everyone, and I got everyone with that one. But first time
Yeah,
at
right.
SeaWorld was legit, and I still got scars from it to this day. Look at that.
Oh man. Okay. I had no idea that video was legit. We're getting to that question later
All right.
on. But yeah. No, I'm just yeah, I'm sorry.
Oh, you're
But
good.
yeah. So what made you just oh, we already answered that. Your friends told you. Um So how did your class react to having a YouTube channel? Like honestly, like you told me a little bit, but like I'd like to know like more about that.
Um, for the most part, nobody cared. To be honest, nobody cared whatsoever, really. Um, because let's see, I graduated high school 2016. I started high school 2012. I didn't really let anybody know that I had a YouTube channel till about 2013 or so, when was blowing up on 4chan and everything. A couple people found it, and it was just inevitable that people I was friends with told other people. So
Yeah.
eventually, word got around. Everyone at my high school eventually knew that I had a YouTube channel that was, relatively successful. Certainly bigger than whatever anyone else was trying to do, but nobody really cared too much. I mean, it was cool. It was cool to some people that I was blowing up, and they'd see me on 4chan or Reddit sometimes, and they'd say that was cool to me. But nobody really cared, because when I graduated high school, I was still sitting at like 40,000 subscribers, I think. Uh,
Wow. I
yeah,
can't imagine.
it really wasn't too. It wasn't really that big of a channel. I still don't have a huge channel to this day, but yeah. Um, so I do remember whenever I was first featured on PewDiePie's channel, though, word got around Facebook. Everybody was like, "Hey, look at what Kevin's doing. What Kevin's done." Everybody from my town was posting
Now they
about how I
wanted to
got on
care.
PewDiePie. Yeah.
That's how it goes, sadly.
Yeah, the only time that it was really an issue was, there was this guy that had beef with me. He was like a super fat dude. He was really tall, but he was super fat. So that he thought that made him strong or whatever. He could beat me up, but uh, he like he had beef with me because this girl he liked me, and so he was always threatening to call the police on me and try to dox me on the internet and
It's
stuff.
crazy.
Yeah,
I
he was
forget
like,
you're a 4chaner, man. You just all this stuff is like normal for you. I'm like,
yeah, he was like one of those pathological liar type kids, and
mhm.
he'd always claim he knew how to hack people and everything. He'd always tell me he's gonna hack me and whatnot. I'm like, yeah, whatever, dude. He was one
You've
of those
seen a
kids.
lot worse.
Yeah, he was just one of those kids.
That's cool. Um, so uh, who are your favorite comedians that inspire you? You could say yourself because I'm my biggest inspiration.
Right? Yeah, I would say that because a lot of stuff I uh, I obtain my material from my own dreams. Sometimes, like
Crazy.
I've had some very insightful dreams, um, but I would say the comedian that probably most inspired me was Andy Kaufman. Uh, can't forget George Carlin. Just I absolutely love and adore George Carlin, and also just my friends, people I know in real life. I went to a school full of comedians. You know, everyone at my high school and middle school I went to school with was just hilarious. To be honest, I really mean that. Like, I just grew up around a bunch of comedians. Basically, they really inspired me as well. Also, my friends that I've made on YouTube. You know, 3 Pac and Dylan the Hacker, rest in peace.
Yeah.
They both we would play off of each other, all three of us, you know, and they both really inspired me whenever 3 Pac was going viral on World Star Hip Hop with every video he'd upload, and whenever Dylan first got the attention of PewDiePie, he got PewDiePie's attention before I did. Uh, they just kept inspiring me to keep going. And then there was also Our Third Life with, you know, Papina and Schmitty. Those two, probably the only two funny female comedians ever, except Amy Schumer, of course. She's pretty funny. I've actually stolen a lot of my jokes from her.
Oh,
But
really?
yeah, yeah,
A lot of
that
people actually don't like her, but that's cool to hear.
yeah, I actually have stolen a lot of jokes from Amy Schumer because I think she's hilarious. But that's about all my inspirations.
Cool. It's always awesome to hear, like,
Yeah,
where it comes from.
yeah,
I've heard probably other interviews that your videos are you being yourself in the video, but which makes sense because we all have a silly side to us. But I'm also a comedian, and there's a lot of things I wouldn't do in public that I say and do in my videos. I'm just
yeah.
curious, even though you're being yourself, that like how much exaggeration or performance acting do you add into your videos for a comedic effect? Like, is it like honest, is it like honesty but like exaggerated for comedic effect, or is it just like I have a part two to this if you know if I'm getting ahead of myself. But yeah.
Yeah. So I would never go on the internet and lie to people because that's just a waste of time, you know? Like
Yeah, of
I don't believe anyone would ever go on the internet and just lie to people. Like, don't people have better things to do? So, yeah, I've
course.
never lied in any of my videos, except of course my April Fool's videos. But besides that, I've never lied in a single one of my videos.
Cool.
And I mean, I'm not even I've never even, well, I guess I actually have. Uh, I have called myself a comedian, but really, I've always been more of a performance artist because I don't think I'm funny at all. You know, I mean, other people might think I'm funny, but I've never thought I was funny, to be honest.
There's also a question about that later.
Yeah.
take take a shot of water every time. Let's
All
knock
right.
into alcohol.
I got it right here.
Me too. We'll do it every time you say something that's later on in the interview.
All right.
But okay, so there was a second part to this question. Like, your YouTube career has been an entertaining watch. However, comedians like us that love to like push the boundaries can get into some hot water. All YouTubers have to get views somehow. Would you call yourself an edgy comedian that purposely tries to get people's attention through pushing the envelope, or is it just fun, or is it both? You know?
Oh no, I wouldn't describe myself as edgy at all. I am straight edge though. I don't do drugs or anything, but edgy? No. Straight edge, yes. But yeah, I wouldn't say I'm edgy at all, really. I don't I've never been controversial just for the sake of being controversial. And I actually dislike people who are just edgy on purpose.
Oops,
I,
I'm not here.
That's okay. Well, the thing is, a lot of people attempt edgy humor because they think it's funny, and it's just really not. Just being edgy for the sake of edgy isn't something that's funny, you know. And
And inherently,
yeah,
my like if you put a creative spin on it, I think it works. But yeah, sorry, keep going.
I see a lot of this with I call them Sam Hyde clones because they well, here's the thing, they attempt they attempt to imitate Sam Hyde's humor without understanding what actually makes him funny. So they just do something or say something really edgy, and it's just stupid, you know? And I wouldn't
Yeah,
even necessarily say Sam is edgy, but he is funny. And these Sam Hyde clones, as I like to call them, just attempt to imitate him in the worst way possible and think they're funny.
you don't think Sam Hyde's edgy? He's talked about blowing people up right in front of him and stuff like that. Like, I'm
I
just
mean, that's yeah, but who among us has not wanted to just blow someone up with our minds before, you know? You ever be talking to somebody and you just imagine them exploding in your mind or something?
just like. I mean, I wanted to punch somebody, but I never
Yeah.
thought of them exploding in front of me. I'll have to use that.
Yeah, it's a dark desire that's in all of us, I think.
But uh, uh so you say like you're just saying it's you're just having fun, and then it's just um like the jokes you're telling are just I'm just telling this joke and like I I to be honest, like I've just seen you like maybe some of the stuff you said I disagreed with, but so maybe I saw that as edgy or whatever. But you know, like I always respected you because they're still funny.
Thank you.
You're welcome. But uh, okay. I know we kind of talked about this, but I want to go in more detail. I tend to say a lot of things in my videos that I wouldn't in real life. Like for
Right.
your example, like you're like pranking Fox News, like you're sick of people talking about that, so I'm just not gonna use that as an example. But with your more rant videos, are you deep down speaking your mind on some videos? And if you are, then what are the examples of the videos where you're more being yourself versus you're just like you're trying to what I'm trying to say. You're trying to spread a serious message underneath versus just having fun. So if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Sorry, that was a lot.
Oh, it's okay. Let me think for a second.
Sure.
Um. So I would say within every joke people tell, there's always a little kernel of truth, right?
Hmm.
Uh, I think there's always a little bit of truth in every single joke that people tell. And Yeah, maybe some of my videos do have hidden messages in them. For sure, a lot of my videos have hidden messages in them. Uh, that's why I encourage everyone to watch my videos hundreds of times over, so that way they can find all the secret messages. But uh, if you really want to see like raw, unadulterated Kumbi, uh,
I'm excited already.
I did an interview with 3Pac's brother Willie J. So if you just look up, like 3Pac, Willie J, BG Kumbi interview, that was like straight up real BG Kumbi, because I was so like depressed and upset at the time, and it was just a horrible time period for me. I mean, you can tell in the interview I look horrible. I was just you can tell something was very off about me. So that was a very real, from the heart video. Besides that, I mean, the the video I made about Dylan's death,
Oh
that
yeah,
was
that one was
also,
real. I'm not questioning
yeah,
that one.
that was 100% real, Cumby. And uh, my video where I explain how I got canceled before, I was canceled by cancel culture, or my video I was, or my video, I think it's called "I Used to Be an SJW Cringe Lord." Those were real videos. I mean, really, all my videos are real, like I said, but some of them might have more jokes than others, but I never lie. You know.
Okay, I got you, dude. I yeah, I think you told me that too. Like when in the DMs. But yeah. Uh where was I? Where did I see? Okay. Uh if you had the chance to spend the rest of your life in jail, would you take that wonderful opportunity?
Wonderful.
Yeah, sarcastic, wonderful.
No. Yeah, I'm very anti-slavery. Actually, well, it
I did
depends.
hear I did hear a little bit when you were with Amp Lemon. You were talking about like the system around where you live.
Yeah,
So that makes
yeah.
sense.
The for-profit prison system. No, I would definitely not spend the rest of my life in prison. I enjoy my freedom, really. Even though I am confined to my parents' attic here most of the time.
Yeah.
But I do enjoy my freedom. I would not spend the rest of my life in jail or prison if given the option. Uh, yeah.
You're taking this like so seriously. It's just making it hilarious.
Well, I mean, I'm here to answer your questions, so
Yeah, that's true. That's what makes you funny, man. It's just like you're just
thank you.
anyway. You're welcome. Um, I tend to be very literal minded, being autistic. So forgive me if I ask something similar to a question I asked before. I'm a very detail oriented guy, but
Mhm.
how I could tell what how could I tell what videos you say you were just having a laugh and others trying to spread a more serious message on it?
Um, I I really don't know, because like I said, all my videos are serious. Like some of my videos have more jokes than others, but they're all serious. At the end of the day, and I
Uh,
don't lie.
right.
I guess if I'm talking about a non-serious topic, uh, like when I went to Washington D.C., uh, this was when Fortnite first became a big thing, and I was this big Fortnite player going to Washington D.C. Uh, I think it's called Fortnite Player versus Washington D.C. That was supposed to be a more humorous video, just touring the nation's capital. Uh, but you take a video like "I'm Black." That was a very serious video, because that was the first time I was confirming my suspicions on my ancestry, you know. So that was a very serious video. A lot of people thought I was joking though. But that's
Wow, I had
because
no idea.
yeah, I'll talk a little bit about that. Is people thought I was joking in the I'm Black video because my audience is mostly white, and white people have been conditioned to laugh at black people through like minstrel shows and stuff. You know, it
Yeah.
is it is ingrained in white people's DNA to laugh at black people because of, you know, minstrel shows and uh yeah.
So you're black.
Yeah.
What is it called? What do they call it? West African or whatever?
Yeah, I believe my DNA test showed that I was 0.02% North African. So it just confirmed my suspicions on my ancestry um, that I had for a long time,
Wait,
and
so
that
you're
was
saying, hold on, I'm getting so much information from you right now. So you're saying
yeah.
you actually tweeted the N-word on Twitter. You're saying everything is serious.
Well, the yes, everything is serious, but I did tweet the N word a couple times, but that was all accidents. You know,
Oh,
sometimes your phone can autocorrect to words you didn't mean to say, and you know, I was probably trying to type nagger or ninja, you know,
yeah, that
nagger, like
happens.
yeah, someone nagging me. Uh, but my phone, I think what happened was my phone just auto corrected it to the N word. You know, that happens. Yeah, those were complete accidents. I would actually never say the N word.
I understand,
Yeah.
but that's crazy. I know it. I believe you, but it's just so cool to know this information. You know, it's
Oh yeah.
like
Yeah,
I'm a
you're
huge
welcome.
fan. So um, you said to me in the DMs that you vent a lot in your videos. I do too, but recently I make it clear that I'm venting in the video. What? Why do you keep up the comedic tone and not just make like a serious video when you need to? Like, look, guys, I need to talk. I need to talk about this. Be real.
Um. Uh. Well, that's just not my style. I would say really. You know, people watch me because they think I'm funny, not because they want to hear me rant or cry in a video. You know.
Yeah,
So if I want to make a serious video, I still have to be comedic about it, and I still got to throw some jokes in there because I can't just get on a video and rant and cry. You know, people won't watch that. They don't want to see that side of me. So, you know,
right.
I gotta stay funny with it. You know.
Yeah. I don't know. I have a different relationship with my audience. So
Yeah.
I'd understand you because all you did is told jokes. So that'd be
Mm.
a hard thing to do. I had a feeling that was going to be the answer, but I was just curious. Uh, okay, that kind of already answered that. Not make a serious. Oh, hold on. We have to drink some water on that. He answered something already. um, I'm sorry. I'm just
No,
because
you good.
the community. Okay, if you could be an animal, what would you be? Like your spirit animal? Um,
Oh man. Can I choose a Pokemon?
yeah.
Okay. Uh, Probably something that can fly. Mm, what's like what are bird Pokemon? Hold up. Bird Pokemon. If I can choose a Pokemon uh as my animal, let's see. Maybe something cool like a Pidgeot.
Swallow. Oh, what?
Yeah, yes. Swalo, wasn't that like Gen 3?
Yeah, it's
Um,
pretty new.
yeah. If I had to choose an animal, if I could choose a Pokemon, it would be like one of these bird Pokemon that can fly around and stuff. Maybe even a Rayquaza. I know that's not a bird Pokemon. It's a dragon type, but it can still fly. Or maybe Staraptor. Staraptor is a really cool one. I remember. Um, that was Gen 4, I think. But yeah, that's what I would choose.
Oh wait,
I
Pokemon.
used to,
I
yeah,
still have it,
That's the best Pokemon game too. Is Emerald.
right? I
Emerald.
got bite
Yeah.
marks on it when I was a kid. Once I was so mad, I just bit on.
Yeah, I would always throw my controller if I got mad.
So what was the first one you said? I was sorry. I'm doing my best to like I'm bad at like talking when other people are talking. I think I'm doing well here. But yeah.
The first Pokemon I said,
Yeah.
Pidgeot from Gen
Figure
1. Yeah.
out. I you're a bigger Pokemon fan than I am. I don't know these ones.
I just remember up to Gen 3, so Pokemon Emerald.
Gotcha. Um you're I am actually I'm older than you by just a little bit. Like months.
Are you 26?
I'm 26.
Yeah, I just turned 26.
Nice. Happy birthday.
Thank you. Yeah, happy birthday to you too. A late
Thanks.
birthday.
Thanks. Like if you go on like the day before your birthday, um, like wish someone a happy birthday the day before the birthday.
Hmm.
I'm getting off track. It's fun to joke around with you. Um, okay. You always say you're alone every Christmas. Do you have supportive people around you to talk to? You know, I always felt bad when I watched those.
Oh, it really just depends. These days, yeah. Yeah, I got a lot of supportive people these days.
Good.
Um, yeah, this Christmas will probably be a lot better, but just to keep up with with the tradition, I might have to make a sad Christmas video anyway. Uh,
Great.
yeah,
I mean,
and
not. No, I mean, I'll enjoy watching it, but I'll feel bad about it. So
what I'll probably have to do what I'll probably have to do is start a feud with everybody I know, so that way I can make the sad Christmas video and it be truth, you know.
that's so funny. Oh, your friends will probably be like, "Yeah, right." Like,
Yeah,
you're
exposing
just
me in the
trying to make a
comments.
video. What about the comments? Sorry,
They'll be exposing me in the comments.
that's great. But I have a secret. I had a secret goal this whole time to make you crack a smile, a
Yeah,
month with asking actual questions. So this part of the interview, I either pat my back or I don't. So I did it.
yeah, you did. Congrats.
Yeah, I didn't know starting this interview. I'm like, should I make it really silly or but I had some serious questions I wanted to ask you too. So I'm
Hmm.
like, let's do a little of both. But yeah. I didn't want to over I and overdo like the questions, like the silly questions. So I wanted it
Yeah,
I didn't want you, I wanted you to think I was taking it seriously. So
yeah. Whatever
anyway,
you want to ask.
cool. Either pat my back or I don't. Okay. You told me in the DMs that you keep a straight face in your comedy because you don't find your jokes that funny. That in itself is really funny to me. But do you ever actually enjoy your own comedy, or are you just miserable the whole time because you hate your own jokes? Like I gotta know. Like
Yeah. Uh, like I said, I just I've I've tried to be more expressive in my videos as time goes on because I've learned that people like that. They don't like watching a robot. But I don't like I said, I don't think I'm really that funny. Other people think I am though, so I've kept going. But I don't think I'm funny at all, to be honest. And I'm smiling and laughing a lot more right now, just because this is a casual interview type setting, you know.
Yes,
But
I'm glad I didn't get
yeah,
the suit.
when that camera comes on, and when that camera comes on, and I got the video in my head, you know, and I'm saying what I want to, I'm speaking my mind. It's a lot harder to be expressive, you know.
Yeah, I nope. Don't talk about yourself. Anyway, where is certain? Uh, okay. So you still have fun. You're not just hating telling jokes, you know.
Oh
Because
yeah, yeah,
yeah, that's good. I sometimes you use the like the anti-humor where it's like don't get me wrong when I say this, it's such a terrible joke that it makes me laugh out loud. Like it does the opposite. You
yeah.
really mastered that. So
Thank you,
you're welcome. It was a compliment, but yeah.
thank you.
You're welcome. So, okay, as a fellow comedian, I understand how hard it is to remember your lines. I've seen you pull up scripts on videos and use a study guide on stage as stand-up. I'm just curious, as a fellow writer, how would you write your scripts and stand-ups? Like, how do you like go about that?
Uh, a lot of my videos actually, uh, they don't have a script. It looks like I'm reading a script because I have a hard time making eye contact with the camera. But with the stand-ups though, um, I have always read off my phone with the stand-ups, and I think I explained it in one of them, but it just, you know, I'm breaking boundaries because I'm part of the Zoomer generation, and you know, us Zoomers were breaking all the boundaries and all the rules and stuff, and no other comedian has ever gotten up on stage and just read off his phone. So I thought I'd be,
Well, I write it down, but
yeah,
yeah.
I thought I might be one of the first to pioneer that technique, and it's worked out so far.
Just be your authentic stuff and it has more charm to it.
Yeah,
Like if you go out there and just look like you have no idea what you're doing, but like you're actually funny, that like gives the people more reason to laugh at it, if that makes sense. Yeah.
yeah. Sorry, I'm
Uh,
yawning.
yeah.
Yeah, I get that.
Okay, I gotta entertain you, man. It's too boring.
No, I'm not yawning because of you.
I know. um so like you told me you don't really write script. You write them for stand-ups, but for just videos in your room, you just do it with like, how do I say it? Mind blank. This is why I write stuff down
Off the cuff.
off the cuff right now, man.
Yeah.
Cuff, because that's like a rotator cuff. But anyway, uh, I'm probably just gonna delete that joke.
Yeah, whatever you want to do.
But what was I saying? I don't even remember. Okay, I don't know. Let's just move on. I like I said, I'm detail oriented, so like
Yeah,
sometimes it just overwhelms me too.
yeah, I got
um,
you.
uh okay. If you could date the woman of your dreams, would you do it?
Yeah.
Yeah. What if she turns out to be a totally different person? Like
Then she, then she wouldn't be the woman of my dreams, I guess, unless it was like a
what
nightmare, right?
well yeah,
Uh,
like you think she's a woman of your dreams and then you get her and she's like she shows her true colors or something.
yeah. You ever seen the Bronx Tale,
Oh
the
man,
movie?
I'm referencing something.
Wait, what?
I, I just said, am I referencing something? I had no idea.
Oh no, no. I guess it's kind of related. Have you ever seen The Bronx Tale, the movie?
Nah.
Uh, it's like one of those mafia movies or whatever, but well, not really, but uh, they got the mob boss character Sonny, and he tells the young kid, you only get 3 good women in your life, and the mob boss Sonny explains that he had all 3 of his good women when he was 16 already, so that's why he never married or anything like that. Uh, I think that's a nugget of wisdom. I think it's true. You know, I might have had my 3 good women already. So perhaps you're right. If I did get the so-called woman of my dreams right now, she probably wouldn't be the woman of my dreams at all.
And then the person that like you totally didn't expect to be the woman in your dreams becomes her.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the life. I don't know about that 3 good women thing because I think there's a lot more good women out there. It's just like there's only will be 3 in your life. I don't know.
Yeah. The thing is, the average dude only gets 3 chances. That's what he was saying.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
I was like, nope, not talking about me. Next question. Da 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 da. Is there a certain one? Okay, is there a certain way you make your videos or a few pointers of your top secret comedy style? I'm, I'm, I know, like, I wrote this before we had this interview, but I'm sure people would like to at least know a little bit of how, like, your creative process with things. Like, I'm just curious.
Um. I guess I guess sometimes I do sit down and say, "Hey, I need to come up with something funny right now." But writer's block is a big problem for me, as well as it's a problem for a lot of writers, but especially for me. Really, I've always got the notes app on my phone. If I think of something funny or like I have a good idea, always got to write it down in the notes app. Usually it happens, right before bed, like right before I'm about to fall asleep. I got a good idea, got to open my phone and write it down. Or when I'm in the shower. Uh,
Or when you
like I
wake
said,
up, you said.
also, huh?
When you wake up, you said,
Yeah.
like, yeah.
Um, just whenever I have a good idea, I got to write it down. It just happens randomly. And like I said earlier, I feel like I have some insightful dreams sometimes. So I get a lot of ideas and material from dreams. And yeah, I don't know. It just randomly pops in my head, really, most of the time.
I feel that.
Yeah.
Um, mm, cool. Did you ever have a video where you're like, maybe I went too far? Other than the Fox News one. Obviously, you're like, Secret Service people, yeah, a little too far, just a little. uh, what do you have? What do is there any other video do you think you regretted? Or if you regretted, if you want to talk about the Fox News again, is whatever, but
Um, I don't think I went far enough with the Fox interview. Honestly, I, I didn't think it would cause as much trouble for me as it did. Um, there was another video about Harry Potter that I had to take down in relation to the Fox News interview. Whenever I got interviewed by Secret Service, they also had a problem with this Harry Potter video I made, so I had to take that one down. Um,
the violent threats one that you told on stand up, like
yeah,
oh my god, like this
yeah.
is
I actually had to take that one down. Well, I don't know if I had to, but I did anyway. But the Fox interview, I didn't think I went far enough. I
you
couldn't
didn't
really,
say anything that
yeah,
bad.
I couldn't get in. I couldn't get in a lot of what I wanted to say because of Jesse Waters completely controlling the segment. Um, there was one video that I deleted. This is like the only video I've ever actually deleted. So there was trying to remember. I don't remember the guy's name, but I made a video after the Batman movie theater shooting happened,
Huh?
and it's the only video I've ever actually legitimately deleted after like an hour or two or whatever because I thought it went too far.
Oh, okay. So like, if you want to share like what happened in the video, if not, I get it. My deleted videos, zip. Okay, I'm just, I just love to hear about that, honestly.
It was a pretty early video in my catalog, to be honest. It was, I want to say, it was um it was before Trash Bag Man. It was before I cut my hair, but it was a pretty early on video in my catalog, and it was about it occurred immediately after the Batman movie theater shooting, and I don't even remember very many details about the video now because it's been like 11, 12 years, but I remember I thought I went too far in it at the time and ended up deleting it after a couple hours. And I don't have a copy of it on my hard drives anymore, and I doubt anybody like downloaded it. So it's probably just lost to time, to be honest.
Gotcha. But thanks for sharing. That's
Oh yeah, only
you always
video I've
keep your
deleted on
videos up.
purpose. Huh?
Oh, yeah, I was just saying you keep all your videos like
Yeah.
so that's awesome. Like you stand by them.
B-
Like
um. Yeah. One other video I took down was the the I'm no longer an incel video. I took that one down as well.
so are you an incel?
Yeah, I'm an internet celebrity, is what
Oh,
I like to
okay,
say
yeah.
incel is.
Yeah,
Incel is short for internet celebrity because I want to take the word back. I
that's
want
cool.
to, yeah, I want to reappropriate the word. But I did take down the I'm no longer an incel video because the girl in that video wanted it to be taken down.
Oh, okay. Well, that's very respectable. Yeah.
I mean, it's a whole big story. I actually waited months to take it down. It's a whole big story. I won't get into it, but
Okay.
ultimately I decided to take it down.
Yeah, that's hard when people tell you like, "Hey, I don't want to be in that video anymore," but it's like you own it. So it's like, what do you do there? You know?
Yeah, it's a whole big story. And of course I talked to her about it whenever I actually made the video, but uh, people's opinions change, and that was like what 3 years ago now, almost four. So yeah,
Gotcha. So I remember some advice that you told me. I just gotta buck up and make sure no one forgets my performances on stage, like
yeah,
to make it memorable. Like, because he was giving me some advice in the DMs, but in a way, that's been your whole channel. A lot of memories that I'll never forget. Bg Kumbi will never be forgotten because every video he comes back with something completely new. This brave soldier took on 4chan, 8chan, and even PewDiePie. I appreciate you talking with me on Instagram. And even though I'm your fan, I hope that one day we could call each other friends. So,
yeah,
uh,
for sure. Maybe one day. But
go.
no, yeah,
I gotta earn that.
yeah, it's no problem. I like doing interviews and talking to people, and I try to respond to every single DM I get, which I do eventually. Sometimes it just takes me a while, but I
Right,
do
I learned that.
respond. Yeah, I do respond to every single DM I get eventually. Uh, I read every single comment. I read every single piece of feedback people give me. I read everything, even if I don't necessarily reply to it. Um, I do read every single thing though. I like hearing from people. I like doing interviews and talking to people.
That's
So
good.
yeah,
I
yeah.
like doing
Thanks.
interviews.
Yeah, thanks for wanting to interview me. Really.
Oh, it's great, man. I appreciate it.
Oh, no
Uh,
problem.
you're a really nice, polite, intelligent guy, and your dry wit is always clever to me. Thank you for coming on my channel and doing this interview with me. And thanks to Lenny for recording this interview. Both their channels will be linked in the pinned comment. Please go show them some love and support. Last thing I gotta do is my outro. Leave a like if you enjoyed, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you when you watch me again, metaphorically. So thank you for having you guys. That's my outro and stuff.
Mhm. Yeah, for sure.
So I think that's pretty much it. Like, unless I don't really want to go off the cuff because that means that something will come out and I won't, I won't like what I said, But so
Yeah.
I appreciate you stopping. I've been doing this.
Oh
I
yeah,
mean,
it's no problem. Yeah, thank you for wanting to interview me. Like I said.
I don't know why like people aren't doing it more, honestly.
Yeah, I've done a couple interviews. Let's see. 3Pac's brother, uh, my friend, Connecticut Public Radio, CPPR, Connecticut Public Radio on Instagram.
It's double public for a
Yeah.
reason, or is it just
Uh,
like if it's public, then how is it double public? Like, does that mean it's more public than being public?
yeah, I'm
Or
actually not sure. I think it's because he wants to be 100% transparent. Uh,
oh, okay,
but yeah, it. I've done a couple. I've done a couple interviews. I'd say the most legitimate sit down interview I ever did though was probably with 3Pac's brother Willie J. Uh,
so you're
you know,
close.
yeah, he came to my apartment and everything and interviewed me. He was on like a nationwide road trip and basically was meeting 3Pac fans and other people that he knew, and talking to them about 3Pac. And when he interviewed me, that was probably my most like legitimate sit down interview. Um, but I've done a couple interviews, like with Connecticut Public Radio and with you, and I'm sure I've done some other videos. I just can't remember them right now. Uh, let's see. Yeah, if I search Bg Kumbi interview on YouTube.
Oh, I thought of something. Like, I have autism, but I'm curious if you have it.
Oh no, I don't think I'm autistic. Uh, I
Gotcha.
guess I've never been formally tested or anything. But even if I did get formally tested and was told I have autism, I don't know. It wouldn't change anything for me really. Uh, but yeah, I've done a
Yeah.
couple. I've done a couple interviews. One that I forgot because it was like spur of the moment was I've done I've done two with Brandon Buckingham. I don't know if you watch his videos, but I like his channel.
I'll have to check them out.
Yeah, definitely check Brandon Buckingham out. He's one of my YouTube friends. I've been in two of his videos, the first and second Creator Clash videos, and I just have like a couple short segments in those. I'm featured more in his second Creator Clash video, Creator Clash 2 video, because um, I was I was sitting next to him for part of the fights, so I have a couple more like uh, I have a couple parts in the video,
That's cool. Yeah.
Oh, Jay Dyer as well. Also did an interview with Jay Dyer.
Nice.
Uh,
I'm as honest as you are with stuff. If people ask me stuff, if like, okay, but I did this.
yeah, I'm just trying.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to remember. I need to make a. I need to update my playlists on my channel, and uh, I need to make a playlist for all the videos that I've been featured in. from other channels. Because I've been on a couple podcasts and talked to, like, I was in that video with Emp Lemon on his second channel where we were driving around.
Yeah. That was a really good one.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that about covers it.
Yeah. Eplemon's he makes good videos.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah. It's crazy. Maybe I'll get to talk to him one day too.
Yeah, I mean, best thing you can do is just ask, I wouldn't have
Yeah.
done this. I wouldn't have done this interview if you hadn't asked me.
Right.
You ever seen Nardwar?
Nah.
If you ever watch Nardwar's TED Talk or whatever, he just says the best thing you can do is ask people because, you never know unless you ask. And if you don't ask, then it's always a no.
Yeah, that's
So,
hard. Like that, I've been going through that in my real life. Like I'm tired of being always the one that's asking you guys to hang out. Like I'm just kind of disconnected from
yeah,
them.
I feel that.
Yeah, that makes sense though.
But yeah, thanks for having me. I'm gonna go
welcome.
now. But
Okay.
it was good talking to you. Thanks
You
for
too.
doing it with me.
Thanks for dinner with me.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
That was a little innuendo, but yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, man, it was nice talking to you though. But have a good evening, all right?
You too.
All right, bye.
Bye.
Oh, and thanks to Lenny too. All
Yeah,
right.
thank you, Lenny.
Yeah. See y'all later, all right?